Is this up for speakers or?
What's that?
Yeah, there should be sound on this.
Oh, I turned the speakers down because I didn't want the feedback to go through the microphone. But we'll see if it works. No, it's gonna go through.
Oh, it's going to go through.
Okay.
You
just talk about
but all right, I'll just talk about it. Basically, just look at the images. This after this guy posted this up. There aren't many really high quality Batman fan films, especially ones that involve the Predator and the Alien. And so this guy got some offers from Hollywood fairly soon right after that, and now he's considered kind of a name. If he had done with the Star Wars one, there's just so much competition. Personally, I wouldn't do it just because you probably will get buried unless unless you spend tens of thousands of dollars.
Why is it always raining in Gotham City?
Oh, it looks cooler. It looks cooler though. Maybe I'll fast forward to. Oh, there's the alien. Okay. Yeah, this really sucks without the sound, but yeah, there we go.
Oh, there's the Predator.
Yeah, you got the Predator and you've got aliens. Now, as far as film festivals go, he first showed this at the San Diego Comic-Con, but then afterwards, some lawyers from the company said you can't have any more of these show up because these characters belong to us, and you're charging for people to get in, blah blah blah. So again, that's the miracle of YouTube. So this guy can't show this at any convention now without them getting nervous or without getting permission from 20th Century Fox and all the people that own the rights to DC Comics and whatnot. They're not going to give it to him. So, thank goodness for the internet. YouTube is supposed to not let you put up stuff with copyrighted music, copyrighted characters, and everything else. And they keep saying that they fight really hard not to let people put copyright stuff on. But if you've searched on YouTube, all kinds of copyright stuff goes up there. So basically, that just again. Praising all the advantages of YouTube. Let's see what else. Speaking of which, copyrighted music and copyrighted materials, if you send them to some local film festivals, they're not going to care so much. But then the more serious film festivals, they do care whether or not you use music that they want you to use music that you own or have rights to. So, as well as characters and images and whatnot as well. Just something else to be aware of.
Now, did they come down on you for doing a fan film? Anybody contact you about using?
Well, I should say two things. With Star Wars, Lucas could have shut it down right away, but the thing is, he was smart. He embraced the fans, and he's co-sponsored the Star Wars Fan Film Awards every year. So he was smart to say it's okay to use copyrighted music for as long as I more or less have a control over it, as long as you're not making money out of it, as long as you're only putting it up on these sites that I'm kind of keeping an eye on. So that was very smart. But as far as DC Comics, as far as Marvel Comics, I don't think anyone else has. The fan film I did it. I knew that I might get in trouble. I did a fan film based on Angel. Okay, you want me to show the trailer for that? Now they haven't clamped down on me yet, but I think I'm going to be able to get away with it because it falls under the parody. Here we go. Oh, 16,000 hits. Okay. And no sound. Oh, that's a drag. Huh? It's all right. There's no dialogue on this, but maybe what's that idea of being a big fish in a small pond rather than being a small fish in a big pond. So as soon as we finished it, I found out, all right, what are the other big Joss Whedon fan sites? And I wrote to them, and I asked one of them, it's like, well, we have this movie that's coming out that's a parody of it, and I don't think there's any other Angel of fan films. Would you mind writing an article up on it? So on the Joss Whedon blog website, they put a news article out on it, and as soon as they put a news article out on it, within a few months, I got 5,000 hits on this trailer that I put up. And in addition to that, because it's Joss Whedon, because that site is pretty big, apparently there's like a dozen other sites that steal news off of this site. So to my surprise, if you go to Google and you typed in Vangelis Angel fan film, it's this information about this tiny fan film is on quite a few dozen sites all over the world. Not saying that's anything great, just that just by trying to strategize and find out what's popular and where you need to put up the information, it turns out that it can go ahead and spread out in different areas. What else, Jeff?
Can you show them?
Oh, you want to show from the?
How you got this on YouTube? Sort of next week I'll be talking about the text
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
And maybe you can give them some heads up about some of the things that we're looking at here.
Okay. Well, just I guess going back to again. You know what? Why don't I? You have something I can upload and I can demonstrate right now.
You want to upload something right now?
Well, yes, maybe just I can get a little responses.
Some people hated it.
Oh,
Some liked it.
yeah, no, they got a lot of comments. Some people liked it. Some people really hated it. And the thing is, as soon as you put something up, there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions on the internet, obviously. For a while, I used to leave some of the really nasty, horrible ones, thinking, all right, well, if I want to be professional, you just let it slide. But then afterwards, I thought, well, why should I? This could be a 9-year-old in Brazil that's saying something nasty, and so I was like, why should I give them a forum? So then I started deleting the really nasty ones.
And who's linking to you? I see links.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see, 20. I guess. Let's see. I guess I'll click on this. I'll see what comes up with it. I think in addition to. Okay. Well, as far as a few of the things you can do with YouTube is, in addition to this, if you're trying to build up something, you can also have. How many of you have blogs on the internet? No? Okay. Well, that's something I can show real quick. Okay, all right. Well, there's a site that I linked to. Again, I'm cheap. Originally, I was going to pay for a website to have all my movies under that people could go to. But instead, what I did was, this is a free. If you go to LiveJournal, you can create an account for free, and basically after that can be basically your diary on the internet, and you can also upload pictures and everything. Hi, this is like an introductory one. Might be, hi, how are you? This is who I am. I like to make movies. Here's a couple of pictures. Here's a couple of links to my videos on YouTube too. Again.
You see the page you made?
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So let's see. So I think it was Vangelis film. So remember the password. Okay. Okay, and so this was a progress report on of things as we're trying to get this out to the San Diego Comic-Con convention. Just once in a while, this is a sketch of 3 of the characters from Buffy and Angel, just to kind of entice the Buffy Angel fans that have subscribed to this journal as well. Here we go. Yeah, I've went ahead, and you can also, again, you can embed the video, so whoever goes to this site can also click on this. But the main thing is that there's...
That's a good point. Hold on.
Sure.
You'll notice that, a lot of the websites today, you'll see a video that's actually linked to the video that's on YouTube. Okay, and I'll do that to some of the sites that I'm going to be marketing my web videos on. So, like the digital media website, the Learning Bites website, you can actually post the video on YouTube and then take the code where it's located on YouTube and put it onto your website or your blog or whatever. That way, you don't actually have to put the video on your server. Let's say you sign up for a hosting service and you sign up for 20 megabyte hosting service. Maybe it's a free hosting service. You don't have to put the videos on your site. You can put them on YouTube and then just link to them, like it is right here. He doesn't have this video that you're looking at. It's on YouTube, but it's in this site that's called what?
Live Journal.
Vangelis. I'm looking at the
the
domain at the top. Vangelis-film.livejournal.
Right, or if you do a search and then under Live Journal and then Vangelis Film. And
some of the other things you put in there is links to other pages.
Links to other pages. One thing, good and bad, is like, for example, one of the things that I did, this is just my philosophy. There's a lot of you have filmmakers that are very competitive, and you have filmmakers that just try to help one another. So when I came out with Vangelis, it turned out there was another guy at the same time that also did the first Angel fan film called Cherub. So I got in contact with him, and we had a friendly exchange. And then this is his site. He actually had a little more together. He did a season 1 and season 2 of all these episodes that are free to upload. He also has it available on on iTunes as well. I guess he made a deal with them. In addition to that, what's nice is I put a notice about his video on my website. So then he put down a link for Vangelis on his, which is kind of cool. And he's actually spending money for a real website versus LiveJournal, which is just a freebie. So that's kind of the nice thing, is just being able to kind of network with others too. I can't really comment.
Yeah, see your actors. Look at them compared to those other people. See?
Well, this is a.
I helped with the lighting.
Yeah, Jeff was a giant help.
Is that my backdrop still too?
Yeah, that was with a photographer that was there. Yeah.
Let's pause a moment and save the video. harvey2.